Any questions?
It seems strange the amount of success that this kind of show has had, because on paper it seems like such an odd concept, but to have this sort of middle American family working at a barbershop and the fact they all work together. Do you guys ever imagine that this would take off as much as it did? I know in the first season you had a limited run, I think it was a 6 or 10 episode run, it was small. But then the way it expanded was just phenomenal. It just turned into an amazing show. Can you just talk about like the genesis of how it came to be?
You really think it's an odd concept?
It's funny. I know what's so funny is I think the only thing it isn't is an odd concept, where basically like the idea, and I think you were even saying this when it first began, of a workplace family comedy actually is super reasonable, and then all the characters are quirky. But actually, the idea that you were like they live and work together, you're like, oh, that sounds like a sitcom.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that there's a whole lot of uniqueness brought to it by all the people and the writing and stuff. But as an actual general concept, it very much makes sense that it would be on Fox. They have shows about families. They're animated, and anyway, so yeah.
Do you wish you could take that question?
No, it's a good question. It led to a great answer with a lot of information.
You can probably say how it came to be.
Yeah.
It was like you described it. I mean, they asked for a pitch. Fox didn't. I didn't know they were looking for shows for family. So family that runs a restaurant did seem, like Eugene was saying, a very logical choice, because it gives you that family and the workplace comedy all wrapped up, and yet it's not ridiculous. It's not like a family that runs a lighthouse or something like that, or they're all firemen, even the little kids, or something like that. It's a real thing. We've all been in a restaurant where the kid is behind the counter working with his parents after school, and it's just it's just a weird violation of labor law that takes place every day, and it's sort of okay and kind of sweet. And you like those places; they give you a warm feeling. I think when the kids act is sweet.
And it gives the kids a sense of responsibility, so they don't grow up to be druggies or something. To use a word only used in 1985.
Bring it back.
Quotes or gifts or things from various characters, emphasis on Tina, and kind of apply them to feminist stances. And I kind of wonder, was that something that you expected to happen with Tina, and I think with Linda and Louise as well?
We expected it to happen, but we certainly. It's nice that people recognize in the characters things that we were excited about too. If that makes sense. I didn't expect it. I didn't know what to expect, but we certainly made those characters try to give them a dimensionality, and kind of made them funny but grounded at the same time, but hopefully funny. And it's really, really nice when they resonate, and all of a sudden, pop.
Would you consider, at least at the very least, Tina a feminist, or is that something that you think the internet kind of put on her?
I would consider all the characters.
Yeah.
I think we have the best female writers on the staff, and that resonates a lot too. They're really smart women, and even the men are very sensitive to women's needs, and the writers, us. I think that resonates a lot with all the female characters. They're always keeping it very, they're smart. They think from the top of their head.
Yeah, not with their ding dongs,
like
so many ladies.
What I think.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I have a two-part question. What's your favorite episode of all time, and what's your favorite special of the day?
It's the A-Team, where they help the Amish farmers. That's a good answer. I don't know.
I never have a favorite. I don't. That word feels so loaded to me that I reject the idea. I would switch it. I would change my mind, frequently, and I would feel disloyal to all the other episodes. That said, we sort of fall in love with the one you just finished, usually, I think. So it's always the last one to go through post is probably the one that feels that you're closest to.
It's like loving your youngest child.
Yeah. Burger of the day.
I don't even pay attention because I'm only looking for a seat, and I do my line, and that's it.
We're a family. That's what it's saying.
We just
we try to make sure and shift the focus always. There has to be that. It would just be a waste to neglect one character.
Bases are loaded. You got,
Yeah.
there's always like
Yeah.
so
I mean,
many-
there's like a Teddy-centric episode.
Yeah.
There's basically each character has an episode that centers around them at one point.
Yeah, yeah.
great.
They'll keep coming and coming and coming. Just to pick one. Millie is this girl who locked all the kids in a forge in the Halloween episode last. We wanted to bring that character back and have Louise's character, Butthead, so that's Molly Shannon, playing that character. We did sort of an election. Millie and Louise going against each other again. As an example.
John mentioned the Christmas episode of his father comes back. I guess I'm curious where we get a little bit more insight about Bob's childhood. I mean, what we've seen so far is he had, not really toys, but toys from his childhood that he cherished. I guess will we know a little bit more about Bob when he was Jim or Louise and stuff.
Yeah, well, a little bit old. We see two flashbacks in that episode, and they span a couple decades. So you see him as about a 14-year-old when his father first really breaks his heart because he thinks of Burger of the Day in his dad's restaurant, and his dad rejects that. People don't want silly burgers. And Bob is crushed. It's a defining moment in his childhood. And then we see the day that he breaks up with his dad, which was the last time that they had sort of, they were in the restaurant together. And then we jump to the present tense.
It's the holidays. Linda wants to bring them back together. What's with that?
That's correct.
Bill Hader plays Bob's dad.
And Carl Reiner is in that episode. It's
Right.
very exciting.
Regular in Bob's dad's restaurant.
Going off of that, you've had some pretty amazing cast of those actors like Rob Reiner, actor, and Molly Shannon. Is there a wish list that you're hoping to get comedians and other actors that you haven't had?
Oh, yeah.
Scott Bakula, it's his birthday today.
No, happy birthday, Steve.
Scott Bakula's birthday today. I don't know how I know that.
We want him to play Scott Bakula. I think we literally need him to just go like, "Hi, I'm Scott," something like that.
I want Paul Rubens. Pee Wee Herman's always a fan of mine.
Yeah.
He loves me.
You never
He
know.
loves Linda.
Matt Damon, I periodically mention him. I don't think there's any reason.
Mario Lopez.
Yeah.
Ricky Martin. He's a hot Latino man.
Yeah.
Every time I pitch a hot guy, I never have
Well, who's your hot? Well, you're married to a hot guy, so what do you say? Who is your hot? Who is your hot guy?
For a while, I was into that guy from across the universe. What was his name? Jim.
Oh, Jim Sturgis.
There?
Sturgis. And
I interviewed him.
Hot, let's get him in. And then, that. I don't know who my latest flavor is.
Does your husband know you pitched these? No.
Sure.
I pitched him a lot for like 2 days, and then I let it, and then the crush ended. I don't know who I'm crushing right now.
Not Scott Bakula, though.
Not Scott Bakula.
I love Scott Bakula to be on the show.
Yeah. Yeah. We would
tried
all
to
love
get
it.
Bill Murray on the show. Remember we called a voicemail. I left a voicemail message on Bill Murray's answering service, and that went nowhere.
But we can call again.
That's right.
You should call again.
But that's definitely.
We wanted Bill Murray to play Bob's dad instead of Bill Hader.
We got a Bill.
Bill Hader's pretty good, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I hear Bill Murray actually listens to his own messages.
That's the rumor he spreads.
I guess,
You better use a good voice.
He's a little hope factory.
I guess I didn't know. I think I got a little weird because I was like, Kevin Kline's on it, and he won an Oscar. Maybe Murray's like, well, I never won an Oscar, and they can't. And I don't know, maybe that rubbed me wrong.
You could use the Nick Nolte voice.
I don't see. That's from over there.
Yeah.
Madonna would be really fun too. Just get her in the booth.
Yes, I hear she's very playful.
Madonna?
Madonna. She would just.
Yeah.
She would light up the room.
What would you have Madonna?
Carly Simon.
Yeah.
What would you have her do?
Play one of the characters.
I mean, which character character? Would you create a character?
I would have her do her "Who's That Girl" voice because that was really bad.
That voice?
No, the "Who's That Girl" voice? I don't know. I just remember her eyebrows being really black and her hair was really
a different voice from the other movie. What's the other movie?
It was.
Oh,
that's just like
New Yorkie. Was it kind
That's
of like a
just
tough New Yorkie voice?
But she did like a weird
She did?
Yeah, for "Who's That Girl" she did.
What was her Bugsy voice? Was she in Bugsy?
She was in Shanghai Surprise. Her Dick Tracy voice was breathless. You know, she was kind of breathy. She could play like a sexy siren. What's her fetal voice? Evita voice? Oh, I don't know.
She'd have to I'd love to get Madeline Albright. I'd love to get Madeline Albright. So, she's fun. She's a lot of fun.
I miss her.
Yeah.
What about Susanna Hoffs from the Bengals? Just throwing that out there.
I would love to get Jeff Bezos on. No.
Make a list of who you would like.
I would like to have anyone who is fun and famous.
I would like to have some non-famous people, particularly friends of mine who are out of work, who would really love a job.